The revolutionary new sequel AI 2 by Paradise Decay is coming 2023. Sweet!
Hi guys, PD here, welcome to the channel, welcome to another new video. Today I'm going to show you how to play a flat game in 3D in your VR headset, and it's all free. It's not going to cost you a penny. If you know about Vorpex is about £40. Today I'm using a free program, it's called Reshade. It's not going to cost you a penny. On the Epic Store currently there's a free game, Call of the Sea. Highly recommend you grab the game for free. You need to download the game and you need to play the game at least once. Once you've quit the game, you need to download a program called Reshade. This is going to convert the game into a 3D image that you can play or watch in a VR headset. Head over to the Reshade website and you need to make sure you download the latest version. Click on download. The latest version is 5.7.0, so click on that to download. Once you've downloaded the latest version, I've got the old version here, I'm just going to delete that one. We're going to run it and it's going to scan your PC for all your PC games. Normally I would search for the name of the game in Reshade, but this game is under a different name, so you need to scroll down and you're looking for Blue Code Windows 64 shipping. This is the exe file for Call of the Sea on the Epic Store. You can see there, look, Call of the Sea. So we're going to select it, click on next. It's detected the game as DirectX 10, 11, 12. Click on next. Click on next again. Uncheck everything and select Depth 3D by Blue Sky Defender. This is going to convert the game into 3D. Click on next and now Reshade is downloading all the files. On this screen, uncheck everything and make sure you select SuperDepth_VR. Click on next again. Reshade is now installed. I'm now going to run the game and we're going to bring up the Reshade menu and we're going to change some settings to get the 3D to work. So we're going to launch the game. You'll know if it's worked because you'll see the Reshade menu at the top of the screen. There we go. So Reshade is working. You can play this game with the mouse and keyboard. I'm going to be using the gamepad. Also, my good friend and fellow VR content creator VRAN, I'll leave a link to his video. He has got head tracking working in the game. He uses a mod called OpenTrack. I tried it this morning. I could not get it to work, so I've asked him for some help and a tutorial on how to get the head tracking to work with these types of games. I'm going to jump straight into the game so that we can check that the 3D is working. I've left all my settings alone. I've not changed any settings. Graphics are on high, look. Field of view, I'm going to turn that all the way up. Motion blur off. Okay, let's start a brand new game. Okay, we're in the game, so I'm going to bring up the Reshade menu. Hit the home key, click on continue, click on continue. Okay, on this screen here you need to make sure you select SuperDepth3D_VR and then click on continue. Now we're going to change a few settings. I need to set my IPD. My IPD is 64, that's the distance between my pupils. If you've been doing VR you know what IPD is. So my IPD is 64. And then we're going to scroll down and we're going to find the 3D menus. So you're looking for this section here, look. I'm now going to check to see if the 3D is working. On the screen right now you can see like a double image. That's because I've got the left eye and the right eye on top of each other, and that's how you're going to play the game in 3D. I'd just been messing around with the 3D and it wasn't working. I know now why it's not working. I have to go into my options menu here and I had to turn my graphics up to 4K. The original resolution that this game booted up in, the 3D was not working. So if you're trying this and there's no 3D, mess around with the resolution until it works. I'm running this at 4K at the moment. Once you get to this part in the game, hit the home key, bring up the reshade menu. Like I said, I've set my IPD to 64. Scroll down, and in this section here, look, you need to make sure this is on DM1 reversed, not normal. This might be on normal. If I hit the depth map view now, I can't see any 3D. I'm looking for a gradient of grey to show me 3D working. There's no gradient here. So set this to reversed. Now when I hit this here, you'll see the gradient. That's telling me 3D is working, look. The darker the grey, the closer the object is to your eye. The lighter the grey, the further away it is. So in this image here, look, you can see the 3D is working. You can change the strength of the 3D. My good friend recommends 50 in here. By default this would be on something like 30. So we're going to set this to 50. If I go right down, you can see the 3D getting less and less, look. It's getting lighter and lighter. That means there's less and less 3D. So I'm going to try 50 in this video. I like a lot of 3D in my games, so normally I set this to 70. After watching VRAM's video, it looked really nice, so I'm going to leave it on 50 for now. So now we're going to uncheck the depth map view. I'm going to hit the home key. We now have a stereoscopic image, so now I need to convert this image to work in a VR headset. This should work with any VR headset, an Index, Quest 2, Quest Pro, Pico 4. I'm going to run Virtual Desktop. Virtual Desktop is going to allow me to watch this video in 3D, also play the game in 3D. Also, if you don't want to pay for Virtual Desktop, there are 3D programs that you can use that are free. I can't remember them offhand, but I've used them before in my previous videos. So I'm going to hit escape and control. I'm going to go back to my desktop. I'm going to run Steam. And we're going to launch Virtual Desktop. Go to my library. Virtual Desktop. And we're going to run it. Virtual Desktop is running. We're going to select half side by side. That's going to split the screen into left and right. So when I jump into my headset now, I should be able to see the game in 3D. Yes, it's working. Okay, it's working, guys. I can see the 3D in game. I'm just going to check the FOV is not changed. It's at 100. Okay. Okay, so the 3D is working really well here. 50 is about right as well. Yeah, this is really impressive. And I'm using my thumbstick to look around, look. But like I said, my good friend VRAM, he's got a program he uses so that he can look around with his head like this. And it's just the same as turning around with your thumbstick. I'm used to playing games like this, so it doesn't really bother me. I'm just happy to be in the world. I feel like I'm inside the world. Basically what I can see, imagine that you go to the cinema, you go to the IMAX cinema and you're going to watch a 3D movie. I feel like I'm watching a 3D movie, but the screen is wrapped around me. So I can't really see the top and bottom of the screen. It's wrapped around me. I feel like I'm inside the game. I can turn my head this far to the right and this far to the left and I'm still inside the game. If I look behind me, there's nothing behind me, it's just a black screen. But once you get immersed into these types of games, you really forget that this is not a proper VR game. This is my first time playing the game. I know it's a bit like a puzzle game. So let's see what happens if I click my buttons.
Oh my, I have the worst memory. I forgot the combination again. Thank goodness I always bring my journal with me to write things down.
I don't have the combination. I'm going to turn off the subtitles as well. Options, text, subtitles off. Okay. If you want to watch this video in 3D in a VR headset, you need to make sure the browser you're using supports stereoscopic viewing or SBS. So let me remove myself from the video. I'm just going to record some gameplay.
I received a mysterious package at my house.
Okay.
I stored all its contents in my locked suitcase.
What's the code?
I received a mysterious...
Turn the radio on.
I love this song.
Yeah, I'll probably get a copyright strike, so turn it off. Okay, we have a manual here. Diary, 1934.
Ah, the amazing adventures of Norah Everhart, art teacher.
The 3D looks amazing, guys. Press Y to open the journal. Okay, this journal's in 3D. It looks a bit weird, but it's still in 3D. This is an Unreal Engine game. There's a mod coming out, a VR mod, that's going to allow you to play any flat game that's Unreal Engine in VR, also with head tracking and motion controllers. It's going to be a game changer, guys. Keep an eye out on this channel. I will announce it when it's available. Also, keep an eye out on the social media for the mod to drop. Log. Okay. So we're looking for a code for...
It's not exactly a clawfoot tub, but
save.
you can't always get what you want.
Okay, is this a sticky note?
I'd always dreamed of traveling. It was not the same without you, Harry. I'd always dreamed of traveling.
Okay. So, on this piece of paper here, I saw 200. 200, look. Is that the code? Let me try 200. Okay, 200. Nope. It's not 200.
What was I thinking when I brought all these dresses on this trip?
Okay, time to explore the ship.
I think I've overpacked. I've still got to pack up a few more things.
So I do need the code for this to work. Okay, let's check out the calendar.
Merveilles de mer du Sud. Marvels of the Southern Seas, I think.
Where would you hide a code?
After spending so much time reading this book, I think I've learned a thing or two about Polynesian culture.
Okay, log 506. There we go. Found it. It's in her notebook. 506. Okay. 506. There we go.
All right, now it's open.
Nice. We have got photo.
Harry Everhart. My husband, my partner, and my dear old pal. A brass key with the letters CW engraved on it. And some enigmatic instructions. Harry Everhart. My husband.
Okay. We have a key.
This strange and sharp relic came in the package I received at home. I saw this island in one of my unsettling dreams. I drew it as soon as I woke up.
Nice. Okay, so now we should be able to leave.
We're all set, madam.
Okay, Norah.
The motorboat
From here on
is
out,
ready.
you're on your own.
Out of the blue.
Lower the motorboat and be careful with Mrs. Everhart's equipment, lads. We'll be back to pick you up in 3 days. I really hope you find your husband there, madam.
I hope it too. I'll see you in 3 days then.
Please be careful on that island. You know what the legends say about it?
I'll take care. Thank you, Captain Hodgson.
Oh wow. Okay, this looks amazing. Chapter 1.
Well, here I am, in the middle of the ocean after traveling across half the world. Just miles away from where my husband is supposed to be. You left a year ago to search for a cure for my affliction. Your letters kept me close to you, but suddenly they stopped coming. What happened, Opal? What did you find? Whatever it was, it led you to hire a crew and set sail from San Francisco to Tahiti. And from there, to this place. An island in the middle of the Pacific that the locals refuse to even name. Everything is familiar. So familiar. As impossible as that may sound. Is this the island I dreamed about?
This is really, really good.
This can't be a coincidence.
Follow the sea. For those of you complaining this is not natural VR, you're really missing out. This looks incredible. Watch it in 3D.
A breathtaking, idyllic island, surrounded by deadly reefs and protected with stakes to keep anybody from entering. Why? There's definitely something strange about this place.
Is that Wilson? Wilson? It's a shell.
Okay, Harry. Let's see if I can find any trace of you around here. It's just resonance, but I do love listening to the sea in them.
Okay, I'm going to add a bit more 3D. This looks amazing though.
A tent. So somebody was on this island recently. A miniature va'a, a Polynesian outrigger canoe. Beautifully crafted too.
This really is a treat, and it's free.
A note written in French. I only understand 2 words. Île and mort. Island and death. It must be a warning about the dangers of the island.
Okay, what's this?
This machete is completely worn down. The blade is dull. I feel quite good. I dare say I might even walk a little faster than usual.
Okay guys, I like a lot more 3D, so I'm going to add a bit more 3D. You probably see it change in a minute. Okay, reshade. Put my glasses on. Scroll down. Okay, depth map. It's on 50. I'm going to try 75. Okay. Home key. Now I should have a bit more 3D in the game. And you can play around with that setting to your heart's content. Also, virtual desktop, you can bring the screen closer or further away. Okay, what's that?
Those markings seem to represent the sea. I'll make a note of them in my journal. It might come in handy.
Okay, where we're going? I do feel like I'm on a desert island. These types of games, just playing them in 3D in a VR headset, you can just sit and relax and enjoy it. Now, if you wasn't playing this game in 3D in a VR headset, you'd be playing it normally anyway on a flat screen.
Looks like it opens from the other side.
So why not get the benefit of playing this amazing game in 3D glory? It's a no-brainer, and it's free. It's not going to cost you a penny to try. I can spend hours and hours playing these games. These games feel like AAA VR games that we are crying out for. And at the moment, only PlayStation VR 2 are giving us these AAA VR games. Interesting. Look at this, guys. How magical is this?
It may look peaceful, but clearly somebody wants to keep outsiders off this island.
Would you rather play this on a flat screen, or would you rather be inside the game like I am right now? I'm inside this game. And I'm playing this game the way it was developed.
From what I've read, the Polynesians don't need doors. So why build such a big one?
Okay. Oop.
Well, that did something.
It moved the...
Something's missing here.
I need an item for there. Okay, what's in this one? Don't forget, these games have been developed in 3D, in a 3D engine.
These wooden figures are called unu. This seems to be telling a story.
Puzzle box.
This box. CW. Those are the initials on the brass key. It opens it. So whoever sent me this key was here.
Okay, that's telling me to put something in there, look.
This is starting to look like a scavenger hunt. A carving tool.
Here we go.
What a lovely flower offering.
Do we stand on here? Nice.
Well, look what's hidden here.
Take it. That light shaft looks amazing in 3D. You've got 100% 3D depth in this game. You can't see me right now, but I'm looking up and down at this amazing world. Because this screen's so big, I've got some leeway to look around. For me, that's giving me the VR immersion.
It works. This may be the first time I trespass a private property. My childhood in Newburyport wasn't exactly the most thrilling thing. Is that Harry? Harry, you were here! You were here and I found you, damn it. Where are you now? Where is everybody? Where did you and all your crew go?
You're a wizard, Harry.
Lady Shannon? That name sounds familiar. I'd better check my journal.
Okay, check my journal. Okay,
A
what's...
mechanical bridge? That doesn't fit in with Polynesian traditions either. This reminds me of those slot machines that Harry and I saw at the Atlantic City Pier. The Polynesian version.
Okay, what was the symbols again? Okay, let me get my manual out. So looking for some symbols, aren't we? Notes. Log. We're looking for those symbols. Let me check my notes. Interesting. Look at this. Absolutely breathtaking. It really, really is. I've been playing Horizon Call of the Mountain quite a lot on the PlayStation VR 2. This has given me the same vibes. Okay guys, I'm going to leave it there. I've got to go to London. I'm meeting Supermassive Games. So no guessing what I'm going to be playing later today. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a like and subscribe. Be sure to hit my little bell. I'll see you in the next one. Time to go home.